What's up everyone? I'm Chris, behind the camera is Steph, and we are hungry to travel. The past few days here in Tbilisi, Georgia, we've been going really hard on the cheese and carbs, which, yes I know, you can never get enough of all that good stuff. But we're excited because today we're going to be switching gears a little bit and trying a few tasty and interesting meaty stews, followed by a special little dessert that I know Steph is going to love. Can you guess what it is? Come on.
We're here at our first restaurant, Tanini, where we're going to be trying chashashuli, which is a hearty beef stew that we think this restaurant does special with veal. We're also going to be trying shikmerali, which is a really popular dish that we've seen on a lot of the different menus here at the restaurants that we've been to, and it consists of a roast chicken in a really garlicky sauce. So vampires, be warned. It's a bit colder out today, so we are ready for our hearty stews.
Only chicken?
Malaba. Oh man, right away we can already smell. Both smell so good. Have such different smells actually. Oh, this smells super garlicky. Ooh-wee. Can't wait.
Like Chris said, it smells and looks amazing. Wow, the garlic is so powerful, and you can see the garlic on the chicken. The soup looks so rich and delicious, packed with flavor and spices and herbs. I'm just gonna get right in there. You can see how lovely, milky and creamy it is. Wow. That is garlicky. Holy. Wow. It's so like fiery and hot with the flavor of the garlic just in the sauce itself. There's tons of little chunks of garlic in there that you can chew as well. Let's get a bit of this chicken here. Doesn't look like there's any bones or anything in the chicken, and it looks like we've got the skin on it too, which is really nice. I love the skin because the chicken is roasted separately to the sauce, and then the sauce is added on afterwards, so the chicken should be nice and roasted with a nice crispy skin on top. Super tender, really juicy, and that's a nice piece of dark meat there. Oh yeah, the chicken is lovely. Let me dip it in some of this sauce. It's so good with the garlic sauce, so strong. This is so good. This is really nice.
So I'm gonna try the chashashuli, and oh, that smells really good. It smells like a really aromatic like beef stew. I guess this one has veal in it though. Oh, you can smell all the different flavors and spices in it, and it looks like there's a lot of meat in here too. So yeah, let's give it a try. So yeah, you can see right there, there's the veal pieces with looks like onion and parsley, cilantro. It's probably a tomato broth, I believe. Oh. So the veal almost melts in my mouth. It just kind of breaks apart when I chew it. So tender. Flavors really pop. Wow. Super powerful flavors. Yeah, you can really taste the onion Ooh, that's really, really good. Not spicy. So that's nice. And yeah, it's a really hearty beef stew. I love garlic. I can't get enough of garlic, so I don't think there's anything that could be too garlicky. So right away I can smell this is so garlicky. Oh, it smells like a garlic soup. That is pure garlic. Wow, that's so good. Holy. Yeah, it's like a garlic punch to the face. And yeah, there's so many like diced up pieces of garlic in there I can taste, like when I chew down. That's a really good like broth stew. Holy. My whole mouth tastes like garlic, and like as I'm talking right now, I can smell the garlic coming out of my mouth. Chicken is really, really tender. Oh, this might be one of my favorite things I've ever had. Wow, that is so good. You can see like even like when I put my spoon in and like let the broth come off, like there's pieces of garlic like everywhere. So it's actually like the taste of it is like really almost spicy because there's so much garlic in there. So we're definitely gonna have some stinky garlic breath after this. Definitely gonna need some mints or gum or a toothbrush.
That's so rich. Definitely a tomato base. Possibly tomato paste in there, which gives it that really, really, really rich tomato taste. So tender. Wow. It really does almost melt in your mouth. The flavors of the meat with all the spices and herbs, there's so much flavor going on. That's amazing. It's so rich, so very, very hearty. That is really, really good.
So shashashuli actually means stewed in Georgian, and what makes the shashashuli special is that the meat, or the veal in this case, is cooked and fried before it's actually put into the stew and then stewed and cooked even more. So it gives it a lot of flavor. And you can see like we've already eaten most of it and there's still so much meat left. There's still so much veal left. So it came jam-packed with meat. Nothing better than a hearty, meaty stew like this on a cold day. Wow. So flavorful, so good.
So there's no true history or origin to the Shikmarili chicken because it's been around for ages, but there are a couple legends around where it came from, and one of those is that there was a chef on the military road and he had some pretty bad putrid smelling chicken, so he still wanted to serve it to his guests, so he just kept adding more and more garlic until you couldn't smell or taste that the chicken had gone bad. And when the people in the restaurant said, you know, what do you call this, he called it Shikmarili, which is from the village that he was from. So interesting kind of story, weird beginnings potentially for a dish, but hey, it really worked out because this is packed with garlic flavor and so good. So thank goodness for that chef and his rancid chicken.
I can't get over how much garlic is in here. I'm just gonna like spoon some sauce onto this chicken to make it even more garlicky. Oh wow, and you can see when I do that, look at all the garlic pieces that like fall onto the chicken. If you like garlic and you're a garlic lover, this is the ultimate dish for you and for me. The chachashuli was so yummy and so hearty and perfect for a cold day like today, and the shikmarili was so garlicky, so amazingly good, and not one piece of garlic was left behind. Got them all. Price-wise, the chachashuli was 20 Georgian lari, and the shikmarili, the garlicky shikmarili, was 25 Georgian lari. So altogether, this delicious meal costed 45 Georgian lari, which is about $19 Canadian or $14.50 USD. That was a super garlicky and salty meal, And now we need to go balance ourselves out and get our sweet fix in and get Steph a super special dessert that she's had her eye on since we've gotten to Tbilisi. So we're gonna go off, we're gonna try not to breathe on anyone that we encounter, and we're gonna stink ourselves out in our masks. Gosh darn you, COVID.
So we're on our way to Sakachapare for a little something sweet to finish off our day. We've seen that they do panchiki, which is deep fried dough, aka a donut. I love donuts, especially the really crispy fried ones like I think these are, so I am dying to try these out. So the place we're going to is located in the Galleria Mall near the main square in Tbilisi, so we're heading up to the 4th floor to get our donut fix. We're here at Shakapuri number 1 here in the Galleria Mall, and we didn't realize that there's an outdoor rooftop patio here, which is perfect because even though it's a cool day, they've got these lovely heaters and we're right outside the main square in Tbilisi, so it is a gorgeous spot to be having our dessert treat to end the day. We ordered this really cool drink to go with our donuts today called Lagadze water or Lagadze lemonade. It's a really, really popular drink here in Georgia and well known in this part of the world. And it's really, really cool. It is held in these really cool glass dispensers in different restaurants or cafes, which we saw that they have here. So we figured we had to try it out because, again, it is a very popular Georgian drink that you just have to try when you're here. So the Lagadze water comes in a bunch of different flavors: chocolate, cream, lemon, pear, grape, and we were chatting with the waitress and she said the most popular one that a lot of Georgians do is they mix the chocolate with the cream, which she said could be a little sweet, but we had to give it a try. So without further ado, here it is. Looks milky, but like watery too, and smells really like chocolatey and creamy. Oh, and it's fizzy like a lemonade, so you can see it's kind of bubbly. So this is going to be a really, really interesting flavor. Oh, wow. So interesting. There's like loads of flavor in that. It's really creamy, like you can really, really taste the cream in it. It's bubbly like a pop, but like really, really fine bubbles, and you have that chocolate flavor too. Wow, that's really interesting. I was kind of worried that it was going to be kind of funky because it's like chocolatey water. But that's actually really, really nice.
So when we were ordering our food and drinks, we were chatting with the waitress and we didn't know what flavor of the lemonade to get. And we were a little iffy on the tarragon flavor because we didn't know if it would be too licoricey or not. So she actually came over and brought us a glass and she said it was from her to try. So nice of her. Let's try it. Yeah, so it does taste a little bit like licorice, like tarragon, like the plant, like the spice, but not too licoricey actually. It's not too sweet, and it doesn't have that too much of a licoricey taste. So that's actually pretty good. The color is so green, it's so cool. Again, it tastes really natural, and it doesn't taste too artificial. That's really good. And again, so nice of the waitress and the hospitality of her to bring us this drink.
So our panchik or panchulas have arrived. They are huge. They smell amazing. They are piping hot. So we got 2 because you can't just get one. And one of them has cream in it and the other one has berry. So yeah, I didn't realize that you could get different ones. I actually didn't even know if it was going to be filled with anything or not. But these are, oh my god, they're so heavy. Holy crap. Ah, they're so hot. Okay, first of all, piping hot. Second of all, I think this one's a cream because I hit the cream, which you can probably just about see, kind of like a creamy custard. I think it's gonna be in there. Oh my gosh. Wow, these are so good. They're piping hot. Obviously they were made absolutely fresh to order. They are lovely and crispy on the outside, soft and warm on the inside. Oh my goodness, let's take another bite and see if we can. And so heavy on it, you can see I can like barely hold it and pick it up in my hand. It's so hot. So you can see kind of that this one's got the cream inside, and they're both covered in powdered sugar, which adds a nice sweetness to them as well. Oh wow. That is so good too. You can probably see that there is steam coming off of it. It's so hot. It looks like kind of like a raspberry or strawberry compote in here. So I'm just gonna open these up so you can see what we're dealing with inside here. So this one is full of, it's kind of like more like a custard than it is a cream, which they say. And this one, we've eaten a good chunk of the berry already, but you can see there's still some berry in there as well as the cream. Oh yeah, I think there's the berry back there too. So this one's got both. It's got the berry and the custard cream, which is really, really nice because with it being like, it's like a sweet but savory donut, you know? So it's really, really nice. It's not too sweet. The custard's lovely, but the sugary fruit compote is really, really nice in there. And the donuts themselves are so light and fluffy and lovely and crispy. Again, piping hot. I'm just gonna like take a bite off here because they're so hot. You can barely hold them with your hands.
I'll let Steph have these.
I love donuts.
So price-wise, for the 2 donuts and the delicious cream and chocolate lemonade, it cost 8.5 Georgian lari, which is about $3.50 Canadian or $2.75 USD. Overall, today has been really nice. On this cold day here in Tbilisi, we were able to go and have a nice warm meal with those 2 super flavorful, warm, hot stews, and then come up here to this rooftop patio under the warm lamps and let Steph have her sweet fix and let her indulge in those donuts. So overall, a really good day. And I don't know if you noticed earlier, she was wearing her donut t-shirt today, so she loves donuts. If you enjoyed this flavor-packed video, please give us a thumbs up and click the like button below. Leave us a comment. We always love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep caught up on all of our videos. We're hungry to travel. We'll see you next meal.